Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, lyrics music channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus, okay? Okay, so today with our card, we have truth, number 20. So you can been researching things for 20 years. You have a lot of history, you have a lot of information. You're here to crack the code. I'm hearing you're here to awaken people to what they've been in, these cycles, these karmic cycles. You bring awareness to people who are blind, who are lost. I'm hearing that you are a mission trooper. Like, you're a trooper. You've done this in your past life. Like, you brought truth. You bring truth to the situation. People cannot lie around you is what I'm hearing. Like, you read like something about psychology, like you're into that, or you already have the gifts of that, like without going to school for it. It's like it's instilled within you. You have, like, your third eye is fully open to see, like, truth. Like, if you do like history or something, or you'll be a good history teacher, or you're a good you just, like, your soul has a certain amount of history that the people need. Like, you are here to cut off the blindfolds of the nations. Like, the nations are blind. We as a collective of races are blind to the fact of the truth of life. You are here to bring the truth of life. You are here to call out the false prophets. You are here to call out the lies and deceptions of elites and of the government and of the community, the system. It's like you're able, people are coming to you for insight. People are coming to you for the truth of big, like, I'm hearing like mass shootings, mass situations, things that happen drastically, or what will happen in the future, because we obviously understand that there is a purpose. Like, something is bound to happen, and this is not the beginning, and this is nothing new. But everything is like, we have to be repeated to it. Like, we're gonna be watching, like, you're gonna find yourself watching videos of the same thing, but coming from a different source is what I'm hearing. You're gonna be, we're, it's like, oh my god, we're being brainwashed as a collective through our phones. It's like God's tallying up what are people doing on their phones. Like, if you're focused on it's like mindless watching. God see who's mindful watching and mindless. So mindful watching is when you're able to literally interpret, understand, dissect, analyze what you're seeing. So there's things that we are being programmed with as we watch these shows. And I'm telling you, it's deeper than just the elites. It's the devil controlling the elites. It's the devil controlling his workers, okay? Just how God is controlling you and controlling his workers, the devil is controlling his workers. So, some things you do in life that are positive, right? But you don't know why you did it and how you did it. You don't even know why, right? And it's because God was using you. When you're like, I don't know why I just have to do this. I just have to, like, my heart is just calling me to take action. God is able to possess just as much as the devil can possess God's people, right? The devil can literally, you've seen it, exorcisms, or like where people get possessed in a without consent, right? And it's like, now that you've given God consent, you surrender to God, he can work through you, and no other spirit can work through you. If God ain't working through you, who is working through you? That's the truth. If God ain't possessing you, who is possessing you? Now I'm hearing somebody say, I possess myself, but no, it's God. It's a higher source. If we were God, if we were that source, that direct source, we wouldn't even be a human. We wouldn't even want to be a human. Okay, but now we have to be in these bodies to learn this realm learn our power on this realm. This is really deep, but it's like we're on one planet, right? But on the other planets in Mars, Neptune, Jupiter, Venus, bro, there's life. There's, you guys know that there's living creatures, beings, entities on each planet that we learn about, all like in science. When they just gave you the information, like the basic information of these planets, they're not telling you what's on the planets, they're not telling you what is existing on the planets. Now what I can tell you is these human flesh, even when they try to say they're going out in space to take pictures of the moon, we can't even, when are this human body cannot see the other live entities and that are on the other planets. I'm sorry that I just like went like that, but what I'm telling you is like, because God's just showing me a whole bunch of planets, and we're only, as humans, we only have a certain amount, and the only way you can see outside of that is astral projecting and through your soul traveling, you know, soul traveling through the galaxies. That's where your souls and your third eye can see it, right? And you can bring that to this earth, right? And this is through deep meditation, certain mudras and certain, the way you breathe. It's a certain technique, a breathing technique that gives you access to another realm, okay? It's a breathing technique that will give you access to another realm. Yeah. So with me saying all that, because God is redirecting me back to the truth, it's like you can literally, in the music industry, you're going to call people out who are fake. You can see everyone. You can see the snakes, but it's people who can't speak out, right? They'll get killed. They'll get sacrificed. You're not signed to them, right? But you're going to know the information that they're hiding. You're going to be that truth teller. You're going to enlighten people. You are here to enlighten masses amount of people, and it's not going to always be through thousands of people or just at this place and you're speaking your truth. No, it'll be like right here, like you doing YouTube and you speaking your truth, right? Or you in a community, or you just around your family. Then you get around younger, like you'll just be placed in certain events at certain times with a certain amount of people in each room, is what I'm hearing, and you will be able to enlighten them, like just as if, like how I'm enlightening you, or maybe you already know this stuff, and it's just time for you to show that to the world, you know. Yeah, it's like Jesus is guiding everything. Jesus is watching over everyone who is of light, who is of God and working for him. But now it's time to really know the truth and your existence, the truth of the existence, the truth of time, the truth of life. Back to what I was saying with that, the truth of life. Whew, yeah, you are just here to lead people on like ascend them, like through your voice. It's talking something with how you talk. Your voice is attractive, like frequency rise, like a magnet. Imagine two magnets, like, you know, they just come like immediately, right? And that's how people are just going to be attracted to your energy. Like it's like they're going to walk closer to you, or you're going to see them lean in more to hear what you're saying. But yeah, your voice, your energy makes people tune in. It has this frequency that you know, like those dog whistles is what I'm hearing. The when they blow the whistle and it make the dog like, y'all know what it does, right? I'm pretty sure it makes them come to you, or they just don't like that noise, or I don't know what it is, but you know how quick they can hear it, like they can hear that whistle. It's like you got that spiritual whistle for souls, and you can make them, you can silence people who are lying. You silence people, and you can literally lift people up. Like you have the power of both. Like I'm hearing that God trusts you with this power, and he trusts that you won't manipulate it. But if you ever try to like use your power to manipulate somebody, that's when you're gonna lose your power. So God's very like, I'm hearing like I'm hearing an army, like I'm feeling army or soldier or like, you know, war. And it's like, don't start a war because you won't like what you dish out. So if you're getting aware of this type of knowledge that I'm talking about, hopefully you can feel me. But if you are getting this type of awareness and power and knowledge, and you try to manipulate people, or you try to, just because you think you know more, you're gonna get big-headed and ego. Soon, God said, as soon as you act an ass, I know what side you stand on, because the people who have this type of power, we're not manipulating people. We're not doing things just to get our way. We're not trying to manipulate people to get on our side. No, we're telling them what it is. We're telling them the truth. So, yeah, you're just going to crack the code, is what I'm hearing. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Oh my God. I hope you guys like this message. If I was whispering or something like that, you guys say you can't hear me, oh well, it wasn't meant for you to hear that part then. But the people who can hear the whole part, that is for you. You better wear some headphones then or something. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.